Welcome to FORE. Welcome to a place where I think, as most, the dignitaries here already said, is a place which will empower you, which will provide you the wind beneath your wings, so that you are ready to fly. You have the much more diversity and much more multiplicity to experience in life, in the world that we live today. So going forward, I was invited. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's great pleasure. It's a big honor for me to be invited back to the place that shaped very significantly the professional that I have grown to be, and very significantly also the entrepreneur that I'm trying to be. That's a very small journey for the last 8 years, but it's also a large part due to what I have learned here in the 2 years. So thank you. Have I made the right choice of the program? I can confidently tell you today, looking back 29 years, that a postgraduate diploma in business management is a program that is going to help you in life, whether you become a corporate professional, whether you become an entrepreneur, whether you decide to join the third sector and join social services. This is one program that prepares you for life. So my answer to you, if you have any doubts till now, is yes, you have made the right choice. Now what you make out of this choice is going to be entirely up to you, because what this program gives you is tools that are extremely practical and useful in the real world. I'm going to come back to you for the tools, right? The other question that I was asking myself was, is FORE the right choice? And I can tell you, looking back again confidently, you're in great hands. You have come to a place where you have all that you require to be successful, to be, to achieve your goals that you set yourself to be in front of you, and you have the right resources, you have the right faculty, you have the right curriculum, and you have the right pedagogy. So, resounding yes to that question. What can you expect from FORE in the next 2 years, and why do I say that this is the right place? I can share what I got from here, and that's what you can expect to get, which really helped me in my career. First and foremost, I would say this place, helped me discover myself. What choices you make may be right or wrong, but what you make of those choices are what is going to determine where you end up. Okay? So that's really important. And believe me, it's great. I would really encourage all of you to make a plan. Make a plan where you want to be 5 years from now. Make a plan where you want to be 10 years from now. But also understand, some wise man said, life is what happens to you when you're busy making other plans. Make plans, but be flexible with what comes, what the life throws at you, so that you are able to take opportunities, grab them, and fulfill them with full gusto. So what can you expect in 2 years at FORE? One, the biggest thing is discover yourself. What kind of person are you? Are you a hustler? Are you a thinker? Are you a doer? You will find the time here to understand a little bit more about yourself. You will also understand a little bit more about what kind of people exist in the world, right? Because you will interact much more closely now with your batchmates than you ever did in your school or while growing up. So this is a place of discovery, and I think FORE allows you that. It allowed me that, and that was a very important part of my development. The second thing that FORE will give you is tools to help you navigate the real world. And I'm coming to those tools. What are those tools? First and foremost, collaboration. You're going to have a lot of your work cut out for you, where you will have to work in teams. You will have to take, you'll have to work in the, teams which are not of your choosing. You'll have to work in teams which you may choose. You may end up realizing, boss, I thought ये तो अच्छा है English में, इसकी तो English goal है. अभी तो पता चल रहा है who's going to write the assignment, So collaboration is one skill that's a real life skill. That's a life skill. It's going to help you when you get out in the real world, because a lot of work that you will actually do needs collaborative thinking, needs collaborative doing. The other skill that you will learn here, negotiation. Apart from negotiating deadlines with your faculty, you will also learn how to negotiate working with your peers, working with your superiors, how to negotiate even timelines with, not only your batchmates, but how to negotiate what work you will get done, what kind of, contributions you will make yourself and get others to make. So those are things that skill you will learn here. The third that I learned, and I think that's something that also came to me as a surprise, because I thought I was great at it. All through my school, I've won lots of prizes as in declamations and debates, and then I went into English honors, and I thought I was great at communications. It's here that I learned it's not just being, it's not enough to just be able to speak. Communication is a two-way street. FORE taught me effective communication. And that's something that has stood me in great stead in my career. Like what Sir was telling you, you may be the top of the class, but the top company may still not want you because you may not be a good communicator. And that's something that they require in their employees, or in a marketing intern that they are looking for. So communication skills are something that really I learned here, and you will get a lot of opportunities to hone those skills. And the last one that I think I want to talk about is people management. There is, of course, you need to learn, your functional expertise needs to be honed, you need to have theoretical concepts in place, but a lot of the work that you will do in the real world going forward is how to manage people, how to manage your teams, how to manage your superiors, how to manage your peers, how to manage people who don't report into you, but their work impacts your deliverables, right? So people management within this setup, because you will be working with very different kinds of people, different cohorts of people. You will be organizing workshops, you will be organizing as committee members or as society heads, organizing a lot of events. A lot of this people management skills come in handy when you are out in the real world. So keep your eyes and ears open, look out for these opportunities and see where you can get the most out of them. Absorb, get whatever is thrown to you, imbibe, evolve, learn, the lines that FORE lives by, right? Especially in the first decade, 2 years at FORE and beyond, be the sponge and the best sponge that you can be. Because when you are receptive to whatever is thrown at you, you will start, deepening your reservoir of expertise, reservoir of knowledge, reservoir of understanding. So when it is time to give back, you have enough. And believe me, that's your monetization as a professional. So have enough to give back. Be the sponge, right? Third, and this is something my daughters hear very often from me. Diversity is your batch that is sitting here, which is more than, I think there is about 55% of you who come from science backgrounds, medical, engineering. There are about over 30% who come with commerce or business background. There are the rest of you in arts. That's diversity. That statistics is diversity. The fact that there are 42% women and the rest men, that's diversity. There are people from 24 states in this room, that's diversity. But diversity is just numbers. What makes diversity work is inclusion, right? So by inclusion, I mean be sensitive to different points of view. Wishing you all the very best, and I look forward to watching your careers grow with a keen eye.